What's up, MMA fans? Sorry it's taking me so long to get on here. Probably going to post both my UFN 11 and UFC 76 predictions today. You know what to do. Send messages and comments. Like The Miz said in his video, for some reason YouTube's not letting videos over 10 minutes. I don't know what that's all about, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to quickly run through the prelims and then get onto the main card. So Ultimate Fight Night 11, obviously I'm going to say Jonathan Goulet over Dustin Haslett. I really wanted to see Swick fight that, but I'm going to say Goulet by TKO. I'm going to say Thiago Alves over Kuniyoshi Hironaka by submission. Gray Maynard over Jared Veras by decision. And I'm going to say Leonard Garcia over Cole Miller with a striking TKO. As for Luke Kumo's fight with Edalberto Crocata, I don't know much about Crocata, but all I know is he lost his first fight to Paul Taylor. Luke Kumo, we've seen him in the UFC, he's 2-2, and I think he's going to knock Crocata out. On to the main card now. The first fight is the rematch, Peach Saul versus Nathan Quarry. It's gonna be interesting to see Nathan get back in the octagon. Let's see if he has any ring rust. Pete Saul, obviously less than perfect in his UFC performances. Not much to really say about him. Like, I mean, he's 1-3. He's only went over a big upset over Phil Baroni. A lot of people think the fight with Quarry, the first fight with Nathan Quarry and Pete Saul was stopped early. I, for one, agree. I'm not saying Saul would have recovered, but I think it was stopped a little too soon. But if it's the Nate Quarry we all know, I expect him to do the same thing, a TKO victory. Nathan Diaz versus Junior Sunkau or whatever. Junior, 2 fights in the UFC, 1-1, beat David Lee by submission, lost to Kurt Pellegrino. Nate Diaz, a submission kind of guy himself. I expect him to submit Junior. Chris Lieben, 1-3 in his last 4 fights, which is terrible. Man, I'm a diehard Chris Lieben fan myself. Versus Terry Martin, coming off a big win of Ivan Salaverry. So basically, I expect these two to swing at each other until one of them drops. I think it might even come down to whichever one gasses, because Chris has been known to gas a bit. Terry, I've never really seen too much of him. To be honest with you, the Salaverry fight is the only one I ever really caught. I didn't really catch the James Irvin fight or the Jorge Rivera fight, I think it was. I just saw his loss against Jason Lambert and his win over Ivan Salaverry, but so I don't know if he has a gassing problem, but I think it'll basically just come down to either who gets tagged first or who gasses first. Being a Chris Lieben fan, I'm not really making a prediction on this fight. I'm just pulling for Chris. I hope he gets back on the winning ways. The main event is very interesting. Kenny Florian versus Dean Thomas. Wanted to see Spencer Fisher fight, but I got even more excited when I saw that it was Ken Flo fighting. It's easy enough to say that this bout has title implications all over it. Kenny Florian obviously wants another shot at the title. Dean Thomas wants his first shot at the title. It's very interesting. Dean Thomas, extremely well-rounded. Kenny Florian's well-rounded. It's hard to say who to give the edge to on the ground, but it's going to be an interesting fight. I, for one, think it will go the distance, and I'm gonna. It's another not so much making a prediction, but and not favoring the Ultimate Fighter guys, but I've really been a Ken Flo fan, so I'm hoping he takes it, but I think Dean Thomas is just too experienced, and I think Dean Thomas will take out Kenny Florian and get the win and go on to fight BJ Penn or Sean Shirk or whoever it is. Either way, I think Penn gets the shot, and whether Shirk fights him or gets stripped, I don't think Sean Shirk would beat BJ Penn anyway. So it's gonna be interesting to see what matches up, and It's free, so make sure you watch it anyway. Other than that, it's looking like to be a good card. So just enjoy it, have fun, and take care.